And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. And here we can check out the score for Luka Doncic.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Marjanovic is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Wall, then it's Thompson, and it's Fall in at the 5 spot. And for Dallas, we've got Brown. Jackson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr., and it's Ryder in at the 4. And at the midway point, Chris, what stands out about this phase of the regular season to you?
Well, usually the standings have solidified, Kevin. The favorites, the cellar dwellers. We had some great stories. And this is where the front offices has to take a hard look at their roster and maybe look to make some moves as well.
And finished off by Brown.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide-open man.
Wall up top. He's covered by Brown. Offensive rebound. Here's Fall. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Jackson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Jackson against Thompson. Jackson misses. And here's Wall. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
Wall is a tenacious warrior. He's a high-flying dunking machine, especially off the drive, thanks to his leadership ability.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And they double up Doncic. Here's Jackson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
He's very good at staying in control on his drives. And with Wall's amazing speed, it's not easy to stay in control.
And they double up Doncic. Jackson has the open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Wall looking for an opening. Off the left rim and out. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. From downtown, and it's Doncic missing. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here. Making 40% so far to start out the game. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at the Mavericks. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when I look at Houston, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's... Still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's Wall with the ball for Houston. It's a 5-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to their offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
Count that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Rockets trail by 4. Wall attacking. Nice move. Trying to get open is Marjanovic. And it's laid in by Wall. Wall's got 9.
As point guards go, Wall is very adapted, taking the ball inside. He gets a lot of points.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Wall. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. The Mavericks head coach and I did talk. We talked about Klay Thompson and his tendency to go nuclear at any given moment. Coach said he had 37 in that one quarter. He can do that anytime he's on the court. If he hits a few in a row, we need to foul, call timeouts, do something to cool him off. He won't be taking any chances to play tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. In third, the Rockets.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebound.
Both teams changing it up here.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Doncic. He's averaging 35 points, 9 assists, and 9 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
Well, he can score, he can facilitate, he can pretty much do anything you need on that end.
Now, here's Biyombo. Bledsoe passes to Martin. They double-team Bledsoe. Green against Doncic. Just 3 to shoot. Over Green. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
White goes in. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Green against Doncic. Here he goes. And Green gets it to go.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
And they double up Doncic. Bledsoe, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Hield from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
Now Bledsoe, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. The tray. He can't get it to go. The Rockets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's White. Powell pulls it in. Here's Doncic from 13. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 2, they get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And so in the game for the Rockets. Falls out there with Marjanovic. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Wall. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. The Mavericks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Bledsoe against Wall. Passes to Powell. Now here's Doncic. Guarded closer. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Thibault. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, this is why you can't leave guys open around Wall. He'll notice it and exploit it.
Now Martin. He kicks to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Biyombo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Powell. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Falls got his 4th rebound in this one. Wall against Bledsoe. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. side, Martin. The pass to Bledsoe. Now Doncic. And it's off from three-point range.
The veteran, Bismack Biyombo, a journeyman that continues to make an impact. He's out there to defend and rebound.
Biyombo's teammates appreciate that junkyard dog mentality. He loves getting it in there and mixing it up. He's physical. He's also serving as a mentor.
And the Mavericks call time here. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You take a look at Thompson, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Oh, that's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Ryder, then the pass to Jackson. Outside Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Brown. The shot goes down and gets his game back to even.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's White. Eric Bledsoe with the rebound. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Jackson kicks to Bledsoe. Now here's Brown. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. That's the kind of shot they're trying to work for at the offensive end. That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Down low, here's Ryder. Drops in the layup for 2. Ryder's got his second basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
White with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Houston with a big group substitution here. 1:53 left in the second quarter. Bledsoe passes to Ryder. Dallas moving it around. Here's Jackson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got 9.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Bledsoe taking his time here. On the wing, Jackson. 1:14 left now here in the second. 6 to shoot. Good D by Thompson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Jackson. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Thompson against Hardaway. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Three-pointer, Hill. And another three for Houston.
I like the confidence from Hill. Fantastic at transitioning from dribbling to shooting so quick.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Ryder. 26 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando. Outside Jackson. Here's Brown. And that one, good. He's got 6.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, it looked like you really wanted to come out strong offensively tonight.
Yeah, I was just trying to come out and play my game and stay aggressive, I need to score to help this team win. I think me and the perimeter players doing a good job of that.
You guys do get energy from seeing the ball go in the basket. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. You gotta love the John Wall we saw in the first. He had 11 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I could give a shout-out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
It was a great display of team ball. Wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit sharing the rock. Not only does that make it harder to guard, it makes the game more enjoyable to watch.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Luka Doncic out there with Jackson. Then there's Moses Brown. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Ryder in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Ryder, then the pass to Brown. Doncic right side. Outside Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway's got 9.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Healed with the bucket.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
A big piece of the trade sending DeMarcus Cousins Chris to New Orleans. Buddy Hield. He had to change teams in his second year in the NBA.
Yeah, I went through something similar. Getting traded early in my career. I mean, this is your team system. This league is so hard to adjust to, but you got to find the right opportunity. It's all about opportunity. Give credit to Buddy. He didn't let that trade affect his development.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Shoot two.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Moses Brown. And Martin subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Both good from the line that time. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the inside, deflects the pass. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Biombo is checked in for the Mavericks.
Bismack Biombo.
Mavericks trail by 10 to the paint. And here's Jackson. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. From 12 feet out, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Powell. The shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. White up top, guarded by Doncic. And it's White missing.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Here's Biombo. And then Biombo hit the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And it's White missing.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
It's Martin on the wing. Inside, here's Powell.
Houston foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Dwight Powell. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. A new lineup here for Houston. He doesn't get the second one. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Wall. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. Wall's got 13.
Some nights Wall just goes on a tear. I mean, no matter what you throw at him, he finds a way to adjust and makes plays.
Now Jackson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Houston foul. Taco Fall. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Frank Jackson taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Jackson. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Wall. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. Powell, the pass to Biyombo. And yes, it's good. Biyombo's got his second bucket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
To the paint, here's Fall. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Bledsoe's checked in for Frank Jackson. And a switch here also for Houston. Samuels checked in. Bledsoe against Wall. Martin with it. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson with it. And it's Martin picking him up. And another 3 for Houston.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And Doncic hits it to go.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
From deep, Wall. No good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Here's Martin. Misses off the left iron. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They're leading by 8. Here's Wall. Takes it inside.
John Wall. The handles of Wall combined with the speed is incredible. He's easily slicing and dicing the D.
Here's Bledsoe. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Passes it to Doncic. Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
It's always fun watching Wall throw it down. He could do it with either hand.
Here's Doncic. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for. Kicks it to Martin. And it's denied. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Right side, Wall. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Thompson against Doncic. Lets a floater go.
The anticipation, the angles Clay takes defensively, really impressive.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Rockets on top. They're up by 10. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Mavericks trail by 10. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Matisse Thybulle all out there with Thompson. Then there's Marjanovic, and it's Samuels in at the four-man position. And it's Houston on the break. Thompson with the ball. 2 points. That one goes. 14 points for Klay Thompson. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And Wall with the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Thybulle with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Thompson for the triple. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
3 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Now here is Hardaway. Doncic outside. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And it's 6 points for Luka Doncic.
Well, he's shown great patience tonight. I mean, he went through a scoreless first half, but didn't get down on himself. I mean, now he's got it going.
Wall's shot is off.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Maybe he's not a priority for the team. Come on, man. You gotta have somebody keeping track of him.
And here's Wall. Following the three from Eric Bledsoe. Thompson with the bucket.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Dallas calls timeout. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin. We're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
Dallas making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And then for Houston, Buddy Hield comes in for Marjanovic. And it's Kobe White in for John Wall. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Owen.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks so much, David. And so it's Houston with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the wing, Thompson. Off target from outside. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Clock at 6. Here's the three. Another three for Dallas.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong.
Rockets leading by 7. White looking around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 assists.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Houston. A floater, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
Luka Doncic at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Thompson. Both shots good from the stripe.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
Right up top, guarded by Doncic. Outside, Green. Healed outside.
Houston foul. That's his second personal foul.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 15-5 run here. Here's Doncic. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Now here's White. Fader on the way. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something that's rarely a good idea.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Dallas moving it around. Outside Jackson. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Rocket lead.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Alters his release to do it. And those are 2 crucial points.
Three-pointer healed. The shot will not fall. And it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Samuel's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Healed outside. And the basket is good. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And there's a reason Hill has the ball in his hands in big moments. Highly creative, confident scorer.
Here's Doncic. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Drills the three-pointer.
Wow, what a play by Hill. Wow, just embracing the chance to take the big shot right there.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 46 seconds left in the game. take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Klay Thompson.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
.46 seconds left in the fourth. Jackson finds Hardaway. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Wall. Shoots the three. It's money on deep.
Oh, Wall embraces pressure. Look, he lives for it. Doesn't shy away when the game's on.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A steal, just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now the dish to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, the feel for the game that Thompson has is special. You see the connection he has with his teammates on these alley-oops.
And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on a comeback.
Here's Wall. It's rebounded by Ryder. Jackson from long range. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 5. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Thompson puts up a deep 3 off target with that shot. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.